A preface. This story encapsulates two eras in my life, set nearly 16 years apart. Two inherently different versions of me. Two distinct moments that still I find bear a great resemblance to one another. For both came wrapped in great uncertainty. In both, the salve was the same. Seeking refuge, I found more of myself in pen, paper, and pulse, attempting to address the central question to life. What's next? You see, once upon a time, in the midst of that first era, I had ready to write a book. In fact, I had ready to write this book, or at least to compose what I thought it could be, one of vaguely similar ethos, a labyrinth of the mind with a roadmap laid out through its table of contents. And then my hard drive crashed. The computer died, yes, but it also erased a piece of who I was. Ironic that a person always so full of words could fall victim to the very technology I had allowed to serve as a backstop to my memories. But I digress. As the moment of life carried me forward, the prose inexplicably stopped. Spirit and ink waned. What was supposed to be a minute became a day, became a month, became a decade. After a point, you cease to feel like a writer. Until the dawn of this new era. Redefined as was the first by a virus. Except this glitch rendered a response that was unexpected. Improbably, it took the way of the world to crash for my own drive to reboot. So I endeavor again to write this book. A book whose DNA has changed irreparably. For it is more broken. It is more honest. It is more patchwork. It is more forgiving. For it understands that I had a very different idea of what this book would look like 16 years ago. Understands I had a very different idea of what today would look like then too. Understands there is different content, different context. But it is altogether me, as it had been, as it is, etched within a time, but wanting. So my aim is to share both these moments with you. And most importantly, I feel compelled to share them together. As a bridge to the past, as a glimpse to the future. Because I meant everything I sought to share years ago, and although that moment has already passed, it has not been passed over. Indeed, that moment led me directly to this one. And so here we are, sharing in and of this new moment, full of its own unique meaning, knowing full well that this moment too shall pass.